They use the U.S. Census information to round up the Japanese and put them in the internment camps.
We know that we are the Saudi Arabia of oil. We are the Saudi Arabia of natural gas. America is the Saudi Arabia of coal. Without this amendment, Minnesota could have gay marriage imposed on us. If we allow this to happen, group marriage, polygamy, and things much worse may not be far behind.
And that's just the beginning of this horror picture show.
Let's appreciate and value everyone's cultures. But guess what? Not all cultures are equal.
Take a look. I wish they would. I wish the American media would take a great look at the views of the people in Congress and find out, are they pro-America or anti-America? I think people would love to see an expose like that.
Now we've moved into the realm of gangster government. We have gangster government when the federal government has set up a new cartel.
I find it interesting that it was back in the 1970s that the swine flu broke out then under another Democrat president, Jimmy Carter, and I'm not blaming this on President Obama. I just think it's an interesting coincidence.
And I just wondered that if our founders thought taxation without representation was bad, what would they think of representation with taxation? I don't know what's going to happen.
We've been bypassed. We now have an imperial presidency.
Michael Steele, you be the man. You be the man.
I think people are thrilled tonight. I imagine that thrill is probably maybe not quite so tingly on your leg anymore.
I know your sign holder has already raised that issue.
Within a day or so, the President of the United States will be taking a trip over to India that is expected to cost the taxpayers $200 million a day. He's taking 2,000 people with him. He'll be renting out over 870 rooms in India.
This trip doesn't cost $200 million a day.
You're the state where the shot was heard around the world at Lexington and Concord, and you put a marker in the ground.
But that first shot, of course, rang out in neighboring Massachusetts. Later, on Facebook, Bachmann admitted she'd made a mistake, but she said New Hampshire should still be proud.
This is cradle-to-grave government takeover of the Pelosi health care nightmare known as this bill. I've got it in front of me. It's heavy. This is the crown jewel of socialism.
We're running out of rich people in this country.
Yeah, we are.
The French culture is actually diminished. It's going away. And just with the population in France, they are losing Western Europeans, and it's being taken over by a Muslim ethnic. Not that Muslims are bad.